investigate things. So like I said, if you're here to do something that doesn't involve him, then we're cool.
He ask, check the guest list, and then like quickly go through that, and they confirm that yeah, Ambassador of Weather is here, and then he answers, no, Ambassador is completely safe. We have absolutely no business nor desire to have business with him.
Then I'll even offer some information that you might be able to do something with, because I was not able to as well.
Alright, we're listening.
The elevators on the west side of this building, my associate was checking the east side, so I don't know if they are over there, have been tampered with. I don't know if that was you, but
Tampered
it may affect
in
certain things.
Which way? How? Like,
so that someone, I don't know exactly who, would be able to stop it whenever they wanted, in between floors, that sort of thing.
the guy cites, well, that wasn't us. So thanks for information. We'll see what we can do with it.
So I then decided to check the stairs to make sure the stairs were safe. And then I found you guys.
He like mulls over it for a moment. Okay. Do you have contact with your associate? And autocratically, yeah, you. I imagine that you have like your PDA or combat like contacts, so you can like report that yeah, West Side's clear or something like that.
I was like, yes, I do have contact with him.
So please ask him about the elevators.
Alright, we'll do, and then I'll go ahead and ask Mr. Danny about the elevators to see if they're tampered with over there.
And let me check if he would spot that. Probably yes, but...
He might have to go check it, but...
Wow. I mean, probably good enough.
Since he knows what he's looking for, kind of thing.
Yeah, he like... There's like a post on the other side. Something like that, so like, stay tuned. I'm gonna get right back at you, and then he checks it, and like a minute later... yes, there are signs of tampering on eastern side too.
And then I'll nod and tell the guys that are currently holding me hostage.
Wait, because you threw me off the loop. I'm wondering how both the guys here and him would react.
I mean, that I'm telling someone else about this? I probably would have like put the PDA on like mute first, so he doesn't hear it. And like openly said those guys notice that I'm doing it, so they don't know that. So they know that I'm not telling him that I'm talking to someone else.
Okay.
Because I'm sure there's a mute button on these things.
Yeah, there can be.
Because there's mute buttons on cell phones.
Yep. So he says quietly, understood, do you require assistance?
I'm good for now, as just something we should know about. And be sure to check the stairs. That's what I'm currently doing.
Understood.
And then I'll be like, I'll contact you later if anything else comes up. Other than that, I'll see you back at the meetup.
Very well. And then he like, over and out.
Yep. Then I'll look back at the guys that are probably still pointing a gun at me.
Well, not fully, but Yeah,
Yes.
they have them in position that they can very quickly just like raise up the gun and shoot.
Yes.
So you count that there are currently in this room, there's that one guy that found you, and there are two others. One's working near the cameras and screens, and the other one was working near equipment, but now he's also like focusing on you. And now the probably leader of them says, okay, it does not need to end in anything unpleasant.
Yeah, like,
So,
I'm just trying to do my job, you're just trying to do your job.
very well, then the deal is simple. We have nothing to do with Ambassador. He's not our job. So as long as you don't get in our way, we are cool.
Of course. And I'll even give you your camera back.
Acceptable. He like almost snags, but he doesn't say outright that like you have any other choice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he doesn't say that. He tries to be like
I know.
modicum of politeness. And perhaps, you know, you can give me a persuade roll. Not to persuade for anything, but to see how, if you roll well enough, they maybe will in return offer you a piece of information of their own. Okay. So yeah, he basically gives you at first one name, which is Robbie Cotte. He doesn't say who he is, but says just stay away from him, don't interact. He is our job. Not in which case, but in what aspect you don't need to know.
Mm-hmm.
He is the one we are interested in. But Ambassador might find it interesting, and then he like gives 3 other names that for now are not really important. They are potential. There are the persons that, like in the airport, you have like lists of passengers, and those would be the names that would be like in red, that they would potentially indicate something.
Okay.
Yeah, he says something like that. There might be some, not exactly danger, but things regarding to them that might happen at party. Maybe not. Ambassador might find it useful.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, he doesn't ask any more questions, and then he will lead you out.
I will give him his camera back. I hope they give me my knife back.
Yeah, they do.
Then I will go on my way.
Okay.
And yes, I am going to tell everyone about that when we meet back up.
I assumed as much.
I'm assuming they're assuming as much as well, but it's probably not in good taste to say, "Hey, I've been captured by some weird Black Ops guys."
Yeah.
While you're talking to your associate.
Yeah.
In front of them.
Okay, yeah, so apart from that, at this point in time, you don't find any other security breaks and dangers, so you regroup 4 hours later at Ambassador's room. You sit down around, and yeah, what do you...
I'd bring up the matter of the elevators first.
Okay, then the ambassador just like nods, looks at Miss Debra. I'll get to it. And then actually like furiously typing and working through her systems, just checking if she can access and fix that up from here and not from like direct access.
Mm-hmm.
And then?
To make sure that we could still move through different floors safely in case we can't fix that, I started checking the stairs, and while there, I had the opportunity to check a janitor's closet, maintenance office.
Of course, it's not
And
the only one, but
yeah, and at least inside of this one, like this would be a good spot for someone to hide weapons or something, since they keep those secure. I found a group of special operatives. They assured me that you were not their target, and that they were not going to interfere with you at all as long as we don't interfere with them. And in fact, their target is so and so, because I don't know the name and didn't write it down.
yeah, it probably won't be important, just like
Yeah.
Robbie Cote.
Hmm.
But you just say the name and... Yeah, so like Ambassador listens, he doesn't give any indication about his reaction.
I mean, we should have. I definitely expected there to be other people besides us around here, so I wasn't that surprised that they were there.
As
Just
I
know
mentioned,
that
yeah, different factions, different interests.
they're dressed up as janitors, so we'll have to make sure to. I'll have to double sure to make to check your food and whatnot too before you eat it if you get it from random waiters.
Safe precaution.
Mm-hmm.
Now that he thinks about it, tell me, did you spotted any something that would give away whom they are? Some sort of insignias, tattoo?
They were all wearing janitors' uniforms, but from what I could tell, they were not from the Northern Federation. Whether they're from a private organization in it, from a planet inside of it, someone else, I'm not sure. They weren't from that Tech Level 5 place, because they had pretty much the same technology we do, and I'm sure they'd have, like, supercomputers if they were Tech Level 5.
The thing is, they can, going undercover also means not using too fancy equipment. You know what? You can give me a not cultural traveler.
Culture Traveler? Okay. 12!
Wait, do you have 0 in that?
Yes.
You have. So, question, do you want to use that?
Yes.
Heroic skill? Okay.
I'm probably not going to use Culture Traveler for a while, hopefully.
Yeah, and definitely not more in this session. You know what? You don't know much about, but what you know is that, well, it's part of undercover of using technology that will not make you stack up. There is a chance they might be special ops guys from one of the cabals of Samar, that level 5 planet.
It's just so it could be those guys. I don't know who their target is. It's just some random name to me. They also offered me a few other names, and I listed them off, and that they were also in a certain predicament, if you catch my meaning. Not from those guys, but from other organizations.
Or they might be troubled themselves.
Yes.
I understand. He sighs. Well, Buedo has no desire to ever meddle or interfere with Cabal's business. We prefer to have them on at least moderately acquaintance terms. So maybe even if I had some plans to talk with Mr. Robbie, then well, I can change those.
All in all, they were Like, yeah, they were wary because I'm some random person and I could have been working for the guy, but I was truthful to them. I believe they were truthful to me. We were both just doing our jobs. It's understandable.
Yes, it is. Well, hopefully, because...
Now, I would like to ask a question.
Okay.
Do you know if anyone specifically would be targeting you, or are you just being wary of the possibility?
At first I was wary of possibility, but lately from, I believe, our mutual friend, and out of character, if he pretty clearly refers to Spencer, provided me with some intel regarding some assets within Northern Federation that perhaps will like to include me in some sort of accident.
That's good to know at least, so we can prepare for it.
Yes, I don't know how, but it seems to me that this party, at least for somebody, they will try to use it as a means for false flag operation, or at least to create something that will give Northern Federation a reason to... what's the proper word for that? Like in Europa Universalis, the reason you go to war.
Casus belli.
Yeah, they probably somehow they want to use this thing to create a casus belli on maybe my planet, maybe. But yeah, something is amiss.
I'm sure there's all kinds of people trying to do that. It's probably going to be like 30 assassinations in this party. So we just have to make sure you're not one of them.
Considering, yeah, there will be at least like 200, 300 guests, not counting security detail, then I believe, yeah, this will be entire Shadow War on itself. It will be pretty interesting, all in all.
Interesting is a good word for it. Now, is the hotel at least built the same as the one I broke into earlier?
We might say that it's operated by the same corporation. It's the same franchise.
Does it have to be?
It really depends on you. I don't have a specification.
Well, if it is, I'd be sure to warn Deborah about potentially weak computer systems in the hotel, among other things. Basically, here's what I did to break into one of these hotels.
Nobody raises an eyebrow. They just nod. She nods. Then cracks her fingers. Well, I'll also get to work. And basically she will not hack the system, but hack the system in a way that she gets into it, and if somebody else tries to get into it, she'll be additional firewall.
Yeah. She'll be able to watch for it and try to fight him.
Yeah, like counter hacking.
So I was thinking the ambassador might raise an eyebrow. It's like, yeah, I know some about some of these systems they have. I hired a decent hacker for it, but it still seemed to go pretty smoothly for him, so...
Yeah,
I mean, one guy's an assassin, so at least I'm not going around... Well, never mind. I was gonna say, at least I'm not going around shooting people, but wait.
Yeah,
shooting people for money. I'm doing other things for money, and the people just get in the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna check what time is it.
It is 1:30 here, so it's probably almost midnight for you, if I recall.
Okay, I wanna take like 5-10 minutes break.
I would
And,
say this
and then-
probably be a good time to hold it
end?
off, because I have some stuff I need to do too, and
Okay.
the party itself probably take another couple hours.
Yeah, it probably will do, because the way I'm trying to do it, that apart from, you know, obvious assassinations, it will be like a way for you to like actually meet some important people that might be useful in the future. Because that's how we like usually meet a lot of important NPCs.
Yeah.
At least I'm getting inspiration from the Resident Files, where in like 4th or 5th book there was a party in Supernatural World, and those characters who were there, they will like keep appearing like 10 books later.
Yeah. So,
Anyways, hopefully we won't.
but then you can also take the time to make it more awesome and epic.
Which would
If you
end
want
that
to.
I would probably start preparing stuff like an hour before, beforehand.
Yeah, of course. You okay, you remember how I said I'd probably start working on Roll20 stuff for Pathfinder tonight?
Yeah.
By tonight I meant like an hour and a half before session tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what I do. Anyways, you know what? I'm gonna give you some XP. All in
Okay.
all, like 200. You did some stuff, but nothing.
Not 500.
200, no. You didn't do like nothing
I did it
too
enough
dangerous.
to level up.
Nothing too dangerous, not enough to level up. And I'm pretty sure you didn't completed your goals. And also I wanted to say that if you want, then like there's still that one main long-term goal, but you can have like let's say max of 5 short to mid-term goals. So it like offers you a more variety.
Alright. I'll try to remember to think about those, but we know how well that works out.
Yeah. It's no problem really. Anyway, so that will be for